Well, the Blue Jackets finally get a chance to come back home tonight to take on the Penguins. With Christmas this week, it seems like the Blue Jackets haven't been here in a long time. But, Jody, they're going to enjoy this game on home ice tonight.
Well, Bob, it's the last game of December at home. They've had a great month. And tonight, against the best team in the East, it's going to be a good test, and they should be excited.
And right after this game, the Blue Jackets have to head on the road for the next 4. Forward Mark Letestu says that makes this home game even more important.
Yeah, I think you got to make it count. We don't get a lot of home games here in the next little stretch, so anytime you can play at home, take care of what you can, get the 2 points, and then go out on the road and do our thing. So we expect a nice full building tonight, rivalry game, so it should be a good atmosphere, something to enjoy before we go on the road.
Both of these teams are in a similar situation where they've lost a lot of players because of injury, and it seems like they haven't had the same lineup from night to night. But, Jody, one thing about it, for both teams, they've continued to win.
Yeah, and that's impressive. Both teams are looking to win every night. They'll get a player back. They'll lose a player. Not a consistent lineup each and every night. So to find ways to win on both sides, it's very, very impressive.
Well, one guy that has been a constant for the Penguins is their captain, Sidney Crosby. And when you see him on the ice tonight, look for Ryan Johansson, R.J. Umberger, and Nick Foligno to be on the other side as the shutdown forwards. Ryan Johansson is looking forward to that opportunity.
Everybody's just got to be on the same page and on top of your game and, have that extra focus against those guys and knowing what their tendencies are and what they like to do on the ice, and then our systems, what we're matching against them and making sure we're doing our job. So, it's always a great challenge playing against the best in the world. So.
And, Jody, we've talked about the emergence of Ryan Johansson offensively this year, but when it comes to this role, this is something he's really excelled at for the last 2 years.
Yeah, and he's a guy, you look at the face-off circle is where it starts. That's his first compete moment of the game, and he's been doing well in that position. He's a shutdown guy, too. To go against the best player in the world here tonight, hats off to him. He's really grown as a player offensively and defensively.
Well, with the Penguins, Sidney Crosby and Chris Kunitz remain together on the same line, but they've lost their other line mate, Pascal Dupuis, and that could be a big factor as they go along. Dupuis out for the rest of the season. Joe Vitale is a guy that has moved from center to right wing and has jumped up and played on that line.
Well, he wins the lottery. He's playing with Sidney Crosby now. He's a guy that's played on the third line, the second line. He's kind of a role player, but here he is playing with the best player in the world tonight. And still you have to watch that line with Kunitz and Crosby. It doesn't matter who's there. You got to watch them.
Evgeny Malkin is still hurt for the Penguins, but Rob Scuderi may come back into the lineup tonight, and he's just a big, solid shutdown defenseman.
Yeah, he's a guy that's won 2 Stanley Cups. He comes here this year. He's a player that is a leader in the locker room, quiet presence, but he does all the little hard things to do. Block shots, make sure shots get through, good first pass guy, and like I said, a leader. So a very big guy back in the lineup for the Pittsburgh Penguins.
And Jeff Zatkoff is expected to start in goal for the Penguins tonight. The last time he played here at Nationwide Arena, he came away with a win. So that'll do it for tonight's Time Warner Rink Report. For Jody Shelley, I'm Bob McElligott. Happy New Year, and enjoy the game.